What's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel video. So I have slightly recovered from my illness, and I like to say right now we're on stage number 9 and let's click into it. So by completing until stage number 9 you'll have access to unlock Zuzu in the 10th stage. So let's just collect our gems right there and watch it light up. Okay. Okay, so Zuzu Boyle's character unlock missions are now available. Complete the required unlock missions, obtain the character. Alright, so let's see what are the requirements. Win a duel against Zuzu Boyle in Duel World, and that's about it. Wow, that's pretty straightforward if you ask me. Achieve 2 wins without any trap cards, easy. Perform 2 fusion summons in one duel into Duel RH5. Okay, that's manageable. Inflict 8,000 or more points of effect damage. Okay, I think I know what I can do from that. This is basically telling you to use the Gravekeeper's Basalt X Fusion monsters kind of combo effect damage deck. And win the world duel against Zuzu Boyle, so that means double requirement can be achieved just like that. Win 11 Duel World RH5 duels and complete all stage missions. The ones that will take up a lot of time will be the 11 Duel World duels, as well as the... yeah, I think that's about it. This is the only requirement that actually takes up a lot of my time. So let's go look for Zuzu right now. And what I meant by the Gravekeeper's Basalt X Fusion deck is basically this one. Okay. Alright. So this is a very generic farming deck. So as you can see on the screen right now. So what your main card to inflict effect damage will be Gravekeeper's Basalt. Any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent is treated as effect damage instead. So with a combo of Secret Passive Treasures and Union Attack, it's considered effect damage, so Union Attack does not inflict any physical damage, but it does not mean that effect damage is not counted. Henceforth, you trick the system and you can actually inflict about 10,000 worth of damage right on the spot. And I'll mention the fusion, otherwise we'll be using Dark Magician with Buster Blade to bring out Dragon Destruction Swordsman and also Dark Paladin. The other dragon type monsters here are pretty much the generic types. I just put in Assault Wyvern just so that we can have a higher edge on getting more monsters onto the field. So just by building up the graveyard alone we can power up Dark Paladin, because it gains a bonus of 500 points of attack damage based on the monsters in both graveyards and field. So this actually helps build up our graveyard, and also the normal summons monsters are just there, just for the kicks of it. And if you want to run into problems where you do not draw into cards that can be normal summoned, at least you have Golden Dragon as a defense wall. Alright, so let's look for Zuzu. Oh, there she is. Aw, why does she look so sad? Really? How to solve every problem in any Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Win with a duel. Look, even Yuya's questioning Gong's logic right there, man. It's like, this is literally like fourth wall breaking right there, and literally Gong's like, can't cheer her up if your buff is fall upside down to you. What? Come on. Come on, Gong, I know you're a chunky thick boy, but seriously. Alright, okay, there isn't any rewards condition for this, so let's go. And she's level 10 anyway, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. My goodness.
This duel deserves no—
I have to give my all in.
Duel.
Let's duel! Don't overthink. Okay. I'll set a cup. I
Alright, we set a card. That's cute. That's cute.
Wait to see what you're gonna try.
And just like that, we have 2 key cards already on our side. So let's just do,
It's my turn.
because we gonna get more points if we actually win the duel with only effect damage. As well, scoring a higher duel points will actually be beneficial. But since we don't actually like gain anything from dueling her, so it's fine.
Can't wait to see what you do. I end my turn.
Don't overthink it. Just go for it. It's my turn. I draw. You're up.
My
end
turn.
my turn.
I
Can't
draw.
wait to see what you're gonna try.
Can't wait to
It's
see
my
what you
turn.
do.
I draw.
I end my turn.
I activate my spell card.
Okay, so this will take a while, so I might as well skip part of this duel anyway, so see ya in a bit. And just like that, it took a lot of turns just to get that combo off. And here we go. So no duel results as well, so you won't be actually seeing what rewards you actually get from dueling her. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about this part and it was in the anime as well. And just like that, as you can see, we've completed 4 requirements: win a duel against Zuzu, along with perform 2 fusion summons, inflict 8,000 or more points of battle damage, 2 fusion summons, and that's about it. So next up is achieve 2 wins without a spell or traps. I can do that easily with Super Heavy Samurais. And the next part will be the time consuming part, which is 11 duel worlds. Okay, so let's collect the rewards right there. And just like that, we unlock Zuzu. Next up will be animation for Ace card, I hope. There it is. Melodious, eh? Alright. So Zuzu has been unlocked. Bloom Diva is not included in the default set, but I managed to obtain her from the polls that day. Appeared at the gates. Okay, since she's appeared at the gate, let's check out what her rewards are. I won't be surprised if most of them are Melodious cards. And let's see. No. Yes. Okay, so the cards we have one. The duel her is, yep. Score the Melodious Diva during damage calculation either player's turn. If a Melodious monster you control battles a monster, send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Change that monster's attack to 0. Oh, that is a very good effect. Next is Metronome. So it's a pendulum card. Pendulum effect. Once returned, target other card in the pendulum zone. This card's pendulum scale becomes part of that, equal that card's. Okay, that's fine. While you have 2 cards in your pendulum zone with the same pendulum scale, this card gains attack and defense equal to the pendulum scales times 100. You can attack your opponent directly. You can attack your opponent directly. This card inflicts well damage to your opponent by direct attack. Destroy all cards in the pendulum zones. Okay, so this is basically attacking directly and destroying all cards in the pendulum zone. That's fine by me. And if you're playing a full-on pendulum deck, you don't have to worry because you can reset the skills anytime soon. And after you reset the skills, you can pendulum summon. Next up is Crystal Rose. It's a rock. rock. Okay, you can send a Gem Knight or Melodious monster from your hand or deck to graveyard. If you do this, this card's name becomes that set monster's name until at the end phase. This card is in the graveyard. Banish a fusion monster from the graveyard, special summon this card in defense position. You can only use the effect of Crystal Rose once per turn. Okay, so this is kind of like Revival Rose, but it's a rock version. Okay. Next up we have Heralds, supports, and that's about it. Okay. That is pretty interesting. Okay, and also right now we have unlocked Zuzu, so let's check out the level up rewards as well. So from the get-go, we'll have the first card, Wristbell. The summoner is a pendulum skill 2 pendulum card. Once returning target a face-up monster on the field, increases level by 1 even if this card leaves the field. Okay, so normal psychic monster. That's a pretty good effect if you ask me, so yeah. Increase by 1. Roosevelt, the Star Adjuster. When this card is special summon, you can target a face-up monster on the field, increases level up to 3 until end of this turn. Okay. Next up is Rainbow Zoo. Once per turn, target a face-up monster you control, it gains attack to the difference between the number of cards in the extra deck times 100 until end of the turn. Gains attack during your turn only and gains defense during your opponent's turn only. It each equal to the difference between the number of cards in the extra deck times 200. If this card attacks, it's changed to the defense position at the end of the... Oh. So this is kind of like a Submarine Roid-ish card. So, but it has a amplified attack and defense depending on the difference of cards in the extra deck. It's a good effect to the point, but not to like maximum all the way. Okay, so it's another Wristbell, another Rainbow Zoo, another Wristbell, and also Rainbow Zoo, a Rise Bell. Okay. And also Ostinato. So this is a Melodious spell card. Fusion, you control no monsters, fusion summon a Melodious fusion monster with extra deck using 2 monsters from your hand or deck as fusion materials. Wow, this is great. This is actually a good card. During the end phase of this turn, destroy the monster fusion summon. By this effect, if all the fusion materials that were used for fusion summon are in the graveyard, special summon all of them. This is a very nice effect. So if you were to fusion summon Melodious monster with high points of attack, along with a good effect in the graveyard as well, you can actually build up a very awesome field as well. Not to mention, gain the upper hand during your opponent's turn. Especially from the cards that you actually see from the past Melodious decks as well. Oh, okay. So this is actually quite good. And anyways, that's it for the video. So this was the mission to unlock Zuzu, and as you can see, it was quite simple, along with the stage mission rewards, which is basically it has one deck that you can actually do most of the requirements. And that's it. I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time in the next video, and I hope we can get to finally unlock this guy, Sawatami or Sawatori, I forgot his name. He's the guy who uses Abyss Actors. And and also spoiler alert, he's the one who defeated Yuya in the ending of the anime. And he's supposed to be like the weakest guy, supposedly, but yeah, big ups. So he's kind of like your underdog of this entire series. But man, the characters I actually look forward to in this entire new Arch 5 world is basically the different variations of Yuya, Yuri, and also you have Yuri, you have Yuto, and also YuGiOh. So currently you're now in the Arch 5 standard dimension, and we have now diverged the Arch 5 Axis, Synchro, and also Fusion dimensions. So right now, Duel is taking it slow, and to be honest, I was actually hoping panels to come in slightly later next year or something, because we just got the Zexel and we have not actually diverged deeper into any of the storylines from the anime. So it's pretty rushed if you ask me, but overall, I'm quite happy with Pendulum so far. No, I've not participated in any of the ranked duels yet. Because right now I'm just like most of you, I'm also adjusting myself to using pendulums as a deck, and also certain combos for it to go off. But anyways, that's it for the video, and I hope to see you next time. Else, most probably I'll upload another video tomorrow, and maybe when a new event does come, you'll actually see more of me, see more of me posting these kind of videos. Anyway, goodbye and stay safe, everyone.